Frank Waugh here with you. Look at your forecast as we head into dirty Kanza. This is my last forecast update. I think the forecast is in pretty good shape, but it's my last one because soon I too will be headed to Emporia. All right, speaking of Emporia, this is recorded Thursday morning. Wednesday night, Thursday morning, the course, Lyon County down into Greenwood County, did get rain. Emporia reporting only about 1/4 of an inch, and Emporia was kind of on the lighter side. That's at the airport. Could be some locally higher amounts. The southern end of the course, especially Madison down to Eureka, likely picking up more, maybe 1/2 inch. Maybe some spots in some of the heavier places, maybe approaching 1 inch of rainfall. But the rain is out of here. We're done with rain on Thursday. We're dry through the day on Friday. A couple of days to dry things out. And Friday is going to be a real scorcher, so that should help improve conditions. All right, let's talk about weather for race day. We're going to start you off early in the morning. Right now, we are looking at a wind shift taking place, and this is not an overly favorable wind shift. In fact, it may lead to somewhat of a headwind nearly all day long. Let's show it to you here. Temperatures to start off the race in the 70s at 6 a.m. Wind generally out of the south, relatively light. I say relatively light, probably at 10 to maybe 15 miles per hour at race time. We take you through time. By about 9 o'clock, we quickly warm into the lower 80s, and we still got that southerly breeze. But then watch what happens. We start turning it more westerly and northwesterly by the lunch hour. Temperatures still not moving a whole lot, low to mid 80s, and then by the afternoon, 3 o'clock, a headwind, and that's when a lot of folks are going to be headed back to the north, toward Madison, towards Emporia. You're going to have a almost due north headwind in the 20-mile-an-hour range. That's sustained winds. Could see some gusts, maybe even hitting 30 miles per hour. On the warm side here, we're looking at mid to upper 80s for afternoon highs on Saturday. By the time 5:30 gets here, the wind may drop off a little bit. We'll lose a couple of degrees temperature-wise as we head toward 8:45. That is about sunset. The wind dropping below 20 miles per hour. Air temperatures falling into the upper 70s. We head toward midnight, low 70s. North wind at about 12 miles per hour. So the wind will be substantially lighter. And by about 3 a.m., the cutoff, we're back down to single digits for wind speeds and temperatures, probably dropping into the 60s. The reason we're not going to be nearly as hot as what some of those early forecasts were showing is because a cold front comes through. So that's the good news, not overly hot, but the bad news is that cold front comes through during the race, and that gives us that headwind scenario nearly all day. As far as rain goes, it is an extremely outside chance that we see any rain very early Saturday morning. Right now, weather models keeping us clear. Do expect that we're going to have some showers and storms up in Nebraska. A couple weather models try to bring some down into eastern portion of the state of Kansas, but really right now the chances of rain ahead of dirty Kanza looking extremely slim. So Thursday afternoon, Friday afternoon, and through the day on Saturday looking dry, and even into Sunday morning early, we should still be in good shape. Final thoughts as we head into the race. Very slim, very slim early rain chance Saturday morning. That would be pre-race time. Light wind early on, wind and direction change happening by about midday. Warm, but not overly hot, especially for this time of the year. Temperatures in the 80s, approaching 90, but I just don't think we hit that 90-degree mark. All right, I'll be up in Emporia. Have fun, enjoy the race, and you know what? This Kansas wind, it is what it is.